Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about Forex market addiction, traders getting addicted to the markets. Now, in terms of addiction to the Forex markets, how common is it? It's extremely common, especially amongst beginners. Now, telltale signs of addiction are you're getting stressed out about your trading, you're getting really anxious about your open positions, and you're wanting to check price action all the time. You're getting angry at the markets when you lose, you're getting frustrated with them. Then you are probably suffering from a degree of Forex addiction. Now, it's extremely common. Okay, now in terms of actually curing addiction in the Forex markets, it's actually very simple to do. And I just want to go through some points in relation to why traders get addicted to the markets and just how to cure the problem. Now, I've written up some points on a storyboard. I'm just going to go through them. If you understand why addiction occurs, okay, then you can cure it and you can trade Forex stress-free in a calm manner, and you can make money longer term from the markets. If you're addicted, you will not trade in the right way and you'll be gambling. You've got no chance of making money longer term. So it's important to basically get away from being addicted to the Forex markets, obviously. Right, let's go and take a look at the points on the storyboard and go through them in more detail. All right, let's have a look at trading addiction causes and cures. Now, in terms of traders becoming addicted to the markets, you very often will find that a trader who comes in who just wants to make money and as much as they possibly can in a short period of time, who's got unrealistic expectations, is going to get addicted to the markets. And they're not going to follow the correct trading process, okay? In terms of they're not going to be using good risk management, they're not going to be trading with discipline. They're too focused on the money, unrealistic expectations. A lot of traders think, oh, it's realistic to make $100 into a large amount very quickly. A lot of people believe in these Forex lifestyle videos that say you can become a millionaire off a small amount of money. It's just not true, okay? And when traders come in the markets with unrealistic expectations, their position size is going to be way too big. And that is going to cause some anxiety and stress if things go against them, which they inevitably will. They're then going to basically find they end up losing money, going behind, and then they're going to try aggressively to get the money back. They're going to revenge trade. Anxiety and stress, if you pursue money too hard in the Forex markets, you will become stressed out and anxious for sure, and you will lose your money, you'll be gambling. You've got to have realistic expectations of what you can make. So I'll come back to that in a moment. But when you're pursuing money for the sake of money, in particular, these steroid hormones, I've just put in point 3, and your psychology are very important, because steroid hormones can lock your psychology and make you do the wrong things. And there's 2 that are important. The first one is testosterone. Now, testosterone is very much the hormone of desire, and it's been medically proven that people who really want to make money, just above all else, testosterone is triggered in a similar way to when someone desires someone of the opposite sex. So it's almost seen as a basic human need. Money is up there with sex, okay? Now, if you think about trading, if testosterone comes into play and that desire for money is so great, you're going to do stupid things, aren't you? Just as you would do, let's say, I'm sure everyone's had the experience, when you're younger, you pursue a member of the opposite sex, you know what you're doing is wrong because they don't really like you, but you're still going to pursue them. You know you're going to end up looking stupid probably, but you're still going to do it. That's what happens in the Forex markets. Traders do the wrong things because testosterone is locking their psychology. Forex trading is not just about the mind. Steroid hormones in the body actually lock the brain in terms of making you do things you shouldn't. And the second steroid hormone to think about is dopamine. Dopamine is very much the feel-good hormone. If you make money in the markets, you get that dopamine hit. It feels really, really good. And a lot of traders get addicted to the dopamine hit. So when they've made profits, they feel fantastic. But of course, then they're going to get losses, okay? Because they're pursuing money too quickly, they're going to fall behind. And what they're going to do is they're going to expose themselves normally to even greater risk to get back to profit and get the dopamine hit. And that obviously can end in disaster. Now, if you're pursuing money just for the sake of money and your risk exposure is too big, you will look at price action frequently. You'll monitor your positions, okay? And then frequency bias comes into play. Now, frequency bias and impulsive trading, this again is frequent in people who are addicted. Frequency bias is where the human brain basically weights the most frequent information as more important than older information. That's just biological. I'll just give you an example in real life so you can get an idea of why frequency bias is so dangerous in Forex trading. Let's say you are going to drive to work. Before you drive to work, you read the paper, you just read that someone has killed themselves in a car accident on the road on which you drive to work. Now that road could be very safe, quiet, it's not really dangerous at all. The person who killed themselves was probably drunk at the wheel, let's say. But what are you going to do when you get out the door? You are going to probably drive a little bit more carefully than you normally would. Why? Because you've basically fallen for frequency bias for no good reason. The road is safe. But that instance of the driver killing themselves immediately makes you drive more cautiously. Now, in the Forex markets, if we take an example, let's say you've got a position on and you look at the short-term price action, and on a short-term basis or on a short-term chart, the price is moving really quickly against you. You can be panicked out of the trade, even though the trade is actually a good one. If you're looking at the bigger picture, just panicked out. That happens all the time. Also, with traders who are addicted, they take impulsive trades. So they might see prices going up quickly on a short-term chart. And what are they going to do? They'll just come in, even though big levels on the daily chart may not have been violated. It's just a short-term spike, which isn't really very big at all. If you weren't watching the price screen, impulsively might go in on the move in direction of the price action. It's the wrong thing to do. Looking at price action is one of the real problems in terms of addiction, because you will act impulsively. And there is a big sort of thing on the net about sitting in front of a screen. You've seen all these videos where people supposedly sit down for a few hours a day, scalp and day trade by just watching the price and trading it in short time frames. It doesn't work. You're just trading noise. You're seeing short-term moves that are not important as important. So you've got to stay away from live price action. Most professional traders hardly ever look at it. Maybe once or twice a day. And George Soros was well known for only having one quote screen. He hardly ever turned it on. And I think it was Ed Seykota, one of the great Forex traders of all time, said, there's no way I want to be looking at a quote screen. Just turn my trading into gambling. It'd be just like me playing a slot machine. So, in terms of trading addiction, the pursuit of money, unrealistic expectations, real problems, okay? And also, even if you're not just totally in pursuit of money, watching a price screen or live prices is another problem, because you're just not going to do the right things. You'll end up gambling. You've got to consider, are you gambling or are you trading? If you're trading aggressively to make money, you're going to be gambling, because you're not going to follow the correct trading process. That means you're going to lose. You've got to be realistic about your expectations. Follow the process, okay? The correct process of trading, good risk management, small position size, will make you money. You won't be anxious. You won't be checking prices all the time or getting stressed out or anxious. The correct process will make money. Most successful traders don't focus on the money at all. They just basically follow the process, and they know that they're going to make profits over the long term as long as they trade with discipline. If you get addicted, then you've got no chance of making money whatsoever. And trading addiction is very, very common, okay? And you can see the dangers of it just by the points that I've just gone through. So what you need to do, if you want to trade Forex markets stress-free, calmly, and know you're going to make money, basically follow the correct process, and then the profits will come. Okay, so in terms of the video today, that is it. I hope you found the points useful. Thanks for watching me. Take care. Have a good day.